the Director General and Chief Executive Officer of National Board for Technology Incubation, Engineer Dr. Kazim Kolawole-Raji. On behalf of my rector, who have granted me the permission to probably open the floor for this deliberation this afternoon. We are delighted to be here, and first of all, we want to congratulate you on this well-deserved appointment. The cap of this appointment really fits you, and I can say that. Yes, and congratulations on behalf of the Governing Council of the Federal Polytechnic Offa, the Rector and the Chief Executive of the includes the fastest growing polytechnic in Nigeria. We warmly congratulate you and wish you the best of tenure.
The Director General, my colleagues who are directors in the board, the Secretariat, the Registrar and Secretary of the Governing Council of the Federal Polytechnic Offa, the Mitochondria Terms of Finance, Alhaji Yusuf Jadu, the newly minted Polytechnic Librarian, and other colleagues are present. Our is a tertiary institution, Polytechnic tertiary institution. And as at the moment now, we're having 33 academic departments: science, engineering, humanities, business studies. And look at it. Look, the graduates of nowadays, they don't have the practical experience. They now look at the incubation center here that we can collaborate with. So at the end of the day, when we have the center in our institution, they will be able to have hands-on skills. So at the end of the day, the NBTI, Federal Polytechnic Offa, we are going to produce first-class graduates together. We are here for a legacy that uplift both of us. It's going to uplift both of us, senior KK and younger KK. And I want to assure you, there's no regret collaborating with us. We have appointed a desk officer for you to know that we are determined. I was thinking about when he said, DG, they've appointed the director there. We have even gotten a building for you. So we are ever ready, DG. We are ever ready. And if you have anybody in Kwara State, they go there now. I can place a call to the desk officer. So we are waiting. And to make it joyous, you have said, look, they must go with their letters. I thank you. And I've seen that your barrel moved right, left. So thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you.
And the eminent team, you are most welcome to NBTI. First and foremost, in NBTI is a government establishment, but we don't work as a civil servant because this is a technology agency. We work like a private sector driven agency, as a private sector man. So that's why we will not delay anything that comes to any request that comes to us. We have to treat it just like yesterday, because that's how we were taught in the private sector. You are most welcome. NBTI is a warehouse to all technologies in Nigeria, and it will be operated as so. And I thank my deputy, all my directors and staff for their level of cooperation. We are very delighted to partner with Federal Polytechnic Offa. And since I resumed here, based on my appointment by Mr. President, Dr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, CFR, in his wisdom, the title posted here to go and draw water from the dry well.
Mm.
When we are campaigning around that we want to draw water from the dry well. And the only way you can draw water from the dry well is with technology. And I'm happy my brother here as an engineer will agree with me that as engineers we don't believe in theory, we believe in practical, something you can see. And government that established polytechnic, they established those polytechnic for a purpose. The skills that you cannot get in the university is there in the polytechnic. I know Federal Polytechnic Offa has been the champion. It's just like the same Federal University of Technology. They were established for certain purpose, for specific purpose, with certain mandates. And to be honest, I have not had any doubt about some of my former staff, our colleagues, while I was executive director of Nigerian Communication Satellite under Buhari. They are so brilliant guys from food mill. Food mill. I have many of their staff and then Lautech. So I could see that kind of ingenuity in the student that graduated from that place, which is the same way that Polytechnic should be run. If you see a lot of graduates from Polytechnic Ibadan, you can see how good they are in terms of the practicality and the skills that you cannot even get in most universities. So in fact, I attended the University of Ibadan. The basic reason why government set up Polytechnic and Federal University of Technology is for us to come up with those disruptive ideas that can help us to leapfrog our country into a higher pedestal. Now, we have many raw material resources in Nigeria. There's no state that you go to today that you do not have resources. Have you been able to turn these resources into commercializable products? We haven't got there at all. And this government of Aswaju look at it that, look, how do I empower Nigerians? The only way you can empower Nigerians is through entrepreneurship. And that's why some private universities now, they, they teach entrepreneurship in some of their schools, which I think Polytechnic and Federal University of Technology should embrace in terms of the skill acquisition. Because what's the essence of graduating our students into the labor market without job? If you, apart from the course that you are doing, while in school you learn entrepreneurship, you can start from there. I usually cite a reference, make a reference about this doctor from Foot Miller. The woman was a lecturer there at Foot Miller. One of the sudden she just realized that I think I have to do something else. This lecturing job that I've done, I think I've had enough. So she decided to come to us in NBTI, in the TIC, and she was incubated after this stuff. Now our product is one of the best that is making waves in Nigeria. Day and shine on it. Day and shine on it. And she has been making good money from materials sourcing directly from the people. So likewise, many success stories that we have in NBTI. But the good thing is that while we are so much particular about tertiary institution, polytechnic university partner, is for us to catch most of this our entrepreneurs done. Part of what we are trying to do in NBTI, you see, we have the reach, we have technology research centers, we have 36 state of extensions, we have 15 extensions, and we have 6 regional offices. When I resumed, the first or second week when I resumed, we came to Kwara, Ilorin, and we came to Offa because we have extension in Offa there. I think after Summit University, after Summit University, we have our extension there. There are quite a lot of investors out there. If we encourage our young children to develop, to come up with so many innovations that we can come up with, people are ready to fund it. Just like the one we want to do, and that will be the first one that the government are thinking about July this year. But we are partnering with some companies in the UK, and they are, majority of them are Nigerians and British people that want to actually fund most of these research products. So why I'm giving this background is that whatever activity you are doing there, you are helping the generation, to be honest. Because what you are trying to establish, who knows tomorrow, maybe it's your own student that will even showcase most of these products that we are thinking about. And we have a lot of areas by which we need to address all those challenges that need to be addressed in this country for us to move forward. And I'll be glad if Polytechnic Offa graduates or students are taking the leading role in most of these things that I want to do. And again, why technology is so special in what and what we are doing. You all agree with me with what Mr. President has done in terms of joining the BRICS nation. Nigeria joining the BRICS nation is not just to just be a member, it's just for Nigeria to become one of the industrialized nations in the world and to become one of the Asian tigers, because we have everything that you can think of in Nigeria. Everything. Talk of any state you want to go into that you don't have resources. I welcome people sincerely to thank you so much. Our centers that some of our entrepreneurs are making, even some of them into light bulbs, some of them to light bulbs. Let's go see the so it's going to be personalized. For the first quarter of my appointment here. Yeah. Thank you for coming. And so much love your tenacity and so what informs this it's just like enough for that need for the federal government where is a key acquisition scheme. Maybe you know that the NBTI, the Nation Africa, is for technology. And if you look at it, the federal government came up how to how to educational scheme. Because like the technical schools that we used to have in the past, and the federal government that want to revive a lot of so that at least you have that skill set our students. There's another area so much than technically our that would be a very, very good area. Very, very good for women. In those days, technical skills graduate, they are the one in charge of plumbing. If you look at the Dangote Invada, actually bring in weathers from Putom. In fact, this one now, this POP, they are bringing from oil now. So the government should invest more in the technical education.